Hey, everybody. Perhaps you've heard the saying, people don't care what it is you know until they know how much you care. I hear that saying all the time. And as we come to the L in our BLESS acronym and how we can be a blessing to others in our community and share the blessing that God has given us, we come to listening. And one of the ways that we can show those around us, show our neighbors, show our community that we love them and care about them is by listening to them. Proverbs 18:3 says to answer before listening, that is folly and shame. But far too often, we are so ready with an answer and busy in our minds trying to come out with what it is we are going to say next that we forget to even listen in the first place. James even reminds us that we should be slow to speak and quick to listen. In the book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, it says that we are to seek first to understand before asking or seeking to be understood. One of the best ways that we can show love, show that we care about somebody, is by listening to them, showing them that we care enough to hear from them, to hear about their life, to hear their joys and their struggles. And a key part of this is to also listen without judgment. We don't have to agree with what they're saying or everything it is that they're saying. But we still, out of a Christ-like love and a desire to share the truth and love of God through not just words, but also our very being, our very presence, we should listen. Listen to the world around us. Listen to our neighbors. And I believe that the more we listen, the more we become aware of the ways that we can be a blessing to our community, be a blessing to our neighbors beyond just listening. Last week I talked about prayer and that we should be asking those around us, how can we pray for you? And out of that question comes this next part. Listen to their reply. Listen to where they've been, what they're going through. And maybe God will open our ears to hear some way that we can speak into their lives. Not seeing people as projects, but seeing them as children of God, valued, loved, and worth listening to. To be heard and to be known is to show love. When you felt, have you perhaps you felt this need in your own life to just be listened to? Let us do our best to open our ears, to be slow to speak and ready to listen. And in listening, we can share the blessing of God and share His love. When we listen, we may hear of a practical need. We may hear of an emotional need or a way that we, in our presence and friendship, can help soothe it. We may even hear of a spiritual need and have that opportunity to point them to God. But in of all that, maybe just by listening, we could show Christ-likeness and show that the person we are listening to is worth our time. God bless. Take care.